Welcome back with another video. The name's Andre. In this video, I'm going to talk about why having porn, I'm going to go by the modern world systems term. I don't like using that term, but I got to speak on the level people can comprehend. So instead, I'll just say corn. I start off saying porn so y'all know it's just another. So I'm going to say corn to replace it. I never liked that word. Anyway. In this video, I'm going to talk about why men today are blessed than the men of the past ever before. Well, we're blessed regardless. I mean, one of the things that we like, that how so easily accessible to us than it was back in ancient times. Now, thanks to corn, we can see naked females whenever we want. You know what I'm saying? We can enjoy them sexually whenever we want, just by having a phone that we put them on. And we can enjoy looking at them. The average man in today's time have seen more naked females, men and boys have seen more naked females than the kings of the past, who had harems, who had access to any woman. Yeah, we've seen way more than they have seen in their entire lifetime. Why? Because the internet is available to us today. And and we have, like I said, I own a total of 6 phones, and I have 4 flash drives. And on all of those are my harem collection of the females I enjoy. It's really cool when you think about it, because back then the only way to see a female naked was to go up to them and was approach them, and then have to go do all kinds of things with them just to have access to them in the bedroom. But now we can just do that with just our phones. How cool is that? Like, yes, and one of the benefits of having corn instead of like having to have a woman next to you today is the fact that when you sexually satisfy yourself, you don't have to sexually satisfy someone else along with you. 2, you don't have to deal with drama and BS or money, paying for their bills or their anything that comes with them. 3, the kings of the past that had harems, they had to make sure that the women in their harem never fought each other or killed each other, to where they had to clean up, basically. Yeah. So you don't have to worry about females killing each other. And number 4, you see here, women need to see a man naked and to emotionally bond with him, to be stimulated, sexually, to be satisfied. A man is sexually satisfied with just the sight of them and just masturbating to them. Yeah, we sexually satisfy ourselves. Women have always been an option, that we can do with or without. Yeah. But when it comes to, as men, we enjoy females sexually, but we can do that without touching them, just by enjoying them on our devices. Yeah, one of the reasons why men are at an advantage is that anytime we want to enjoy a naked female, we can just look at our harem collection on our devices. We can enjoy them. So, but back then, the only way that a man could have seen a female, naked, enjoy her naked, is he had to go up to her. Yeah, because there was a time when cameras and phones didn't exist. Yep, the brother that invented the camera and phone. Yep, it was meant to be, to give every man a chance, not just the Chad and Tyrones, but the average men, of the world. Now every man have access to beautiful females. Yeah, way more than kings before us. Exactly. So, men out there, I'm saying this, we gotta be aware of that. Yeah, and count your blessings. Men and women are opposites. Men do not need emotional connection and the same deep stuff that women need in order to feel stimulated. Only women are like that, not men. So our advantage is the fact that we just need ourselves. Yeah. And anytime, and we keep it as a hobby. Anytime we want to enjoy naked females, we look on our phones and we're like, hot. Yeah, we're just enjoying it. Yeah, it takes care of our morning wood. And because of that, we don't have to chase women for sex anymore either. Yeah, that's just a choice option. Yeah. Because anytime we want to enjoy sex, we could do that on our own. Yeah, when I get off, I'm looking at my females on my devices. I'm enjoying every moment of them. If I got into a serious relationship with one female, I'll have to give up all my harems, which I refuse to. My harem is superior to females of this world system. That's why I choose my harem over them. And it's superior, like I said, because the advantages we have. We can enjoy them whenever we want, and then turn it off when we want to do something else. We can basically. We can do as we please with them. Number 2, there's no nagging. There's no spending money on them. There's no there's no having to be careful that they don't kill each other. Yeah, there's no them calling the cops using the soldiers of the world system against us. There's no there's no having to feed or clothe them, or raise them or baby them, or what I'm saying. It's just our energy to ourselves, right? We're complete. We're literally free of all of that, all of the things that we had to do for females in the past before I and a brother invented the phone. Oh yeah. So like I said, another reason why that's so corn is superior because of all of that. Because we only have to satisfy ourselves. You know how great that is? Like to not have to satisfy someone else or have to deal with someone else who slept with, other men. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It feels so freaking good. It's the freedom, man. Yeah, men today, like, we have no need to approach women. And then when it comes to the dudes in school, where elementary school, middle school, high school, you have no need to approach any female in them because you have your own collection. Yeah, it's not just men. Boys have access to the same stuff. Like I said, the cool thing about having a collection is that, today, dudes don't have to approach females. It does, and another benefit to that is that we won't be feeding their ego. by them seeing men desiring them. That's the thing. Woo, 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 woo. So I just wanted to bring that up. I have a collection to myself. It's one of my hobbies. Like I like to enjoy naked females whenever I want. Yeah. And like I said, I have hobbies. I like playing video games. I like to draw. I'm a comic book artist. And then also one of my main hobbies, is to look at my harem of females anytime I want. So yeah. So this is the reason why men. One of the main reasons why men don't have to approach females anymore. Yeah, and why it's better than females in the world, because the females on your phones are fully controlled by you. Yeah, like how it's supposed to be. See, that's the best part. They're fully controlled by you. You can enjoy them sexually whenever you want. They literally exist as our object, sexual object. Completely servitude to our desires. I love it, man. We men, man. Yeah, but every man gotta realize that. Like, we really have options. Yeah. A lot of men just don't seem to realize their options. So yeah, I'm just saying it. Like, yeah, and not only that, you can also be intimate with the girls on your phone. You know how like I said back then, the only way to see a female nude was we had to walk up to them, get their number or yeah, you know what I'm saying, or common courtesy. But with our phones, we can just look and enjoy them that way. And hear them and look, videos, photos, and we can get intimate with them, because intimate is basically what also means, a lot of guys don't know what intimate really means. Intimate really means it's just when a female gets close, like, and yeah, basically the cool thing about having our videos and photos is that we get to enjoy them from all angles. Them laying down with their legs spread, them showing their neck with throwing their head back, and them moaning and dancing, or we can watch them get dick down, and we can enjoy them in any angle and close up. Yeah, when you're on your devices, when a female gets close to the camera, she's basically being intimate with you. That's what intimate means. So I'm just letting you know. It's not just it's not just a woman being right next to you and you get close. That's a lie society told you. Intimate is when you get to see a female up close in high definition. That's what intimate means in general. So yeah, thanks to corn, we can get intimate with females whenever we want. Yep, and we're not subject to the traps that come with it. Yeah. And number two, they're superior to the females in public. Yeah, they're completely superior because they're completely controlled servitude to us, and we can turn them on and turn them off whenever we want. Exactly, and we can enjoy them as sexual objects without being, how a lot of people think that's wrong, but that's actually what females are created for a man's pleasure. It's the truth about them. This is why we're naturally attracted to submissive females that are fully controllable. There's a reason for that, because that's just how females are designed. And that's why we men find that attractive naturally. A lot of men are not going to admit it. A lot of men have been lied to, thinking that, we should try to treat each other equally. Bullshit. Yeah, there's a reason why you think within you, a lot of men out there got to be honest with themselves. Why do you think deep within we love it when they're fully controlled by us? We just love looking down at them. They're just like looking up at us. It's like, yeah. Because this is how they're supposed to be. They're made for us men. So yeah. In this video, I just wanted to explain why the benefits, the complete, advantage we have by having females on our devices. Ain't that great? Yeah. We could be intimate with them. We can enjoy connecting with them. Just looking at them and getting off at them. And then when we're done, if we choose to nut, then we're satisfied. and or if we choose to preserve it, we'll just like not nut right away. We'll just enjoy it, like even for hours, however we choose. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like, dude, the completion, the fact that we don't have to have a physical female right next to us to feel complete. We can just feel complete on our own. Because men by nature are complete by ourselves. Since we're YX, we represent completion. Females are XX, so they're half. This is why they can't they can't feel complete unless they're attached to a physical man. While a man, we're complete by ourselves because we are the both. The X females come from the X part of us, so we are complete. That's why we have no need to be with a female. Like, they alone can't exist without us, while we can exist whether with or without them. With us, it's just an option. Yeah. But anyway, the reason why, like I said, the harem is superior is because we can enjoy them whenever we want. It's superior to females in public. Because you got to remember, when you're masturbating, if you have sex with a woman, it's no different from your devices. You're also being intimate with it because they're close up to you. And the only difference is that you're using them to masturbate instead of your hands. That's the thing. Yeah. So we don't need women for sex. Remember that, like I said in one of my videos. Yeah, we can have sex on our own because females come from us. That's the thing. And we're the completion. So I want men to understand that. So yeah. But anyway, yeah. Many in this video, yep. There's many reasons why corn is superior. Yeah, that's why I wanted to talk about it. Like, so guys can understand how lucky that they are than the guys of the past. How blessed they are. I love having my own collection of the age range that I love. Yeah. Yep. It feels so freaking good. I can enjoy females whenever I want, both forbidden and bidden. Oh wait, both forbidden and allowed. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I don't go by society's, what they consider what's allowed or not. I go by what I'm naturally attracted to. And the freedom, man, the freedom. In my collection, there's no censorship. I can enjoy them from my favorite age range whenever I want. Yeah. And like I said, when it comes to how old they get up to, that I will watch them to, is that I don't go beyond the 30s. Yeah. That's when I consider females getting too old. So that's why I have them from the age range that I find them attractive. Oh yeah, from a certain age range, this age range. So at most, the older they can get is up to 30 something, but I won't go past that. That's the thing. So yeah. Then some females do age faster than others, so it is gross. Yeah, that's why I don't have a single old lady, because I don't. Then my house society tries to normal that shit. I would never consider old ladies attractive, because I know my true nature. I'm attracted to fertile, youth, beautiful females. Yeah. But anyway, this is what I want to talk about in this video. Why we have no reason to, have anything to do with women in today's time. And the cool thing about that is that now they can't use anything against us as men, to try to get leverage over us. You know what I'm saying? You gotta remember, women are not men's friends. Like they painted those movies, all that. They're our enemy. Well, they're naturally opposite of us by default. And anything to do with them, it's just adversarial it's adversary by nature. That's the thing. That's why they can't have even equal control, because equal control, they'll just become unbalanced just from that. They're supposed to be fully controlled like nature intended it. So yeah. So that's why females are you gotta understand, like, if you give a female a chance, like, she will destroy you given the chance. Yeah, you gotta understand, they're not our friend. They're opportunists. That's the thing. Well, yeah, remember, they monkey branch jump from man to man. They're opportunists. Yeah. So that's why females are never supposed to be given any kind of control, because we're supposed to control them. They're not our friend. They're just necessary evil, and if they're not contained, they'll become unnecessary evil, which is uncontrolled chaos, basically. So thus, they will destroy everything, and take anything with them, just because they can. See what I'm saying? So I'm just letting you know, females, just men out there, just don't give females every leverage, all right? Because you give them power when you do that. Understand that? Anyway, I'm way past the 10-minute mark, but I really wanted to talk about this. Why having corn is superior to having a female in public, Anyway, this is the end of the video. Peace.